You can use the preset system in the game in a lot of really cool ways. One of which is you can use it for storing all your keys and setting up all your different keys. The way you go about doing that is, for example, this is a video about Shoreline. We want all of our Shoreline keys. So you take all of your other keys, stick them in a very large rig in a bunch of dock cases and key tools, and then all of your keys down in your container. The reason you go about it that way is because if you don't have all of these up here, it'll just spit all of your keys out into your inventory like it does with these right here. But luckily that's the only two we have to worry about there. So for example, I can swap back and forth to Lighthouse, Streets. I can swap to Customs, every single one of them. And anything I have on me that isn't in the preset gets spit out into this spot. So like, for example, the 2 Sherman keys. But like I said, this is a Shoreline video, so it's pretty simple to set up. What's up everyone, Ewall here. This is going to be more of an informative type video. I'm going to go over a Shoreline loot path, and this is what I normally loot in order to get rich off of Shoreline. I hope you guys enjoy. So we just got to the resort from the front of it, and we're going to actually start off in East Wing. I like starting in East Wing because it's easier to leave. You can actually leave out of West Wing and just go straight for path to Lighthouse. First room you're going to want to come up to is 110 tape key. Now you're going to want to loot on top of this, all inside of here. As you can see, Abdoblos, everything on the ground there. There's med spawns here, computer. You can get money items there. You can loot that briefcase. Next is 107. Gonna loot here. There is a potential LEDX spawn on these 2 shelves here. There's normally duffel bags and stuff all along all of these places. You can have med spawns there. Next is upstairs. We're gonna wrap into 226. You want to look on top of this right here, because that has a potential spawn for meds. All through there. You have golden spawn all underneath all of this right here. You have box, med spawns, different items. Normally there can be boxes all through all of this area. Used to be a gold spawn here. I haven't really found anything at all this wipe. After this, we come down to 219. You look on top of this box here, here, and here. Those are all high value loot spawns. You have a red keycard spawn in, I'm fairly certain it's the blue box here, but it could be along the table here, so just check both. Continue up to 3rd floor. You have 306 or 308 right here. They connect into the same room. Now you have 4 computers. You have gold loot. You actually have a task. They get item that spawns right here. Food spawns here and here. Med spawn along here. There's normally a med bag in one of those 2 chairs. Now, you've got a couple more rooms. You've got 310, which everybody normally knows about. This is the old gold spawn room. It's been super lackluster, but it used to have gold that spawned here and here, also in the chair, and then 2 duffel bags. There's also a duffel bag that could spawn on the bed. Got 314. Used to be a LEDX chance. I'm sure it still is, but Now the loot inside of it, like right here, you've got weapon spawn, weapon part spawns, weapon part spawns. Got a med bag that's normally either here or here. All kinds of med spawns up here. Med bag can spawn here sometimes. It's not as much a LEDX room now as it is just a very cheap but a lot of spawns room, so it can pay for itself very quickly. 316 here. And you've got weapon spawns, weapon spawns. Anytime you're working on any of the gunsmith tasks, you should hit this room constantly. There's normally a med bag spawn here. Weapon box, another weapon box sits here. Now you could check the pig room. It's actually worth it a lot of the times, but we're gonna pass it for now. That was east. Where is it? Utility room key, but you can also do 328. It'll get you into this room as well. Computer, there's also a task item that sits on top of it. You've got different computer part spawns that can spawn on top of that table. Weapon part, weapon part, weapon parts. And then you've got, I believe it's a duffel bag or a med bag that can spawn on there. We are now completely finished with East Wing. We're going to cut across, and there's technically 2 more rooms that are part of East Wing that I like to loot. One of them kind of doesn't count. So you got 209 right here, which is an unlocked room. This one is actually super slept on, but you've got med spawn, a couple of med spawns here. And this one doesn't require a key. You have just a bunch of different spawns in here. Big green box, weapon box. Now you got 206 and 208. These are east. And I actually need to swap my key because I have the 206. Or I have the 208 version, which is more dangerous because I like looting the 206 one. So I don't have to jump across this in case I start getting shot at from across the bridge. You've got med and water spawns. I believe this is actually a high value spawn. Meds for days. There's normally a weapon box here, weapon parts here, weapon box here, and then more weapon parts there. Now you can either go across Skybridge over into West Wing now, or you can cut into admin and loot admin. Admin, I normally don't loot because you get a lot of rats that hang out over here and just try and kill you. On this little shelf right here, you can have a LEDX spawn right there because that's a med spawn. We got a red keycard spawn right here. Make sure you check underneath everything. All kinds of like different spawns that you would find in the brown boxes on customs. You've got the 2 safes. I normally have the safe keys just because I think they're worth it. They're like 20k each. And yeah, you can get, everybody knows what's in safes, but I think they're worth it. You have more spawns here like clean wipers and bleach and soap and stuff like that. Same here. I think there's a couple of computer spawns there. Computer terminal there. Computer terminal, computer terminal, computer terminal. Clean and bleach spawns here. Box that can spawn here and here. Computer here. And there used to be here. This one used to be bugged to where there was 2. I don't know if it still is. It used to be 2, even though it said in one spot. The 3rd chair right here is a key spawn. I believe it's 112, which you need for a task early on in the wipe. Duffel bag, clean wipers and stuff all along these shelves. Then you've got a bunch of filing cabinets. You got this other safe. Now the thing is, filing cabinets got buffed this wipe. They're on par, if not better, than what jackets used to be last wipe. Cut over into, this is now going to be West Wing. Interesting. I didn't know that I had scavs turned on. This is an offline raid, by the way. So duffel bags, duffel bags. You got a bunch of spawns in here that are just, we'll say Clean Wiper spawns. Downstairs, you have so many duffel bags and a red keycard spawn chance. So red keycard can spawn here. And all along the walls, you have different boxes and duffel bags that can spawn. If you cut through this way, there's duffel bags in here. Duffel bags here, here, here. In this room and this room, there's duffel bags. In this room, there's duffel bags. Whenever you fill your bag, a lot of the times it's not a bad idea just to straight up leave. Now, another good key we have is on... Well, actually, let's start on first floor. Let's start on first floor so that it's... We'll keep it... Keep it on path. So you have room 112 right here, which is a lot of food spawns, a couple of duffel bags, duffel bag, duffel bag, duffel bag, food spawns. You also need it for chemical, I believe part 1. This is a blue card spawn chance, actually. If it's not blue card, feel free to let me know down in the comments below. You have 104 right here. This is another meds for days spawn chance room. Meds. I believe this is also a keycard spawn chance, and you got more meds. You've got Clean Wipers and stuff that can spawn here. You can see that, 2 TNTs. That's actually wild. Coming up to second floor. Once again, this is West Wing. 221. With another red keycard spawn chance. You have meds all along the top here, loot boxes. Keycard can either spawn here or along these. I always check both. You've got different types of ammo spawns. RSAS can spawn on top of this. This is actually a triple room. Meds. There's normally med boxes and stuff all along here. Now you can have 221, you can have 222, or you can have 218. And all three of those open this triple room. Just buy whichever one's the cheapest. I normally do 221 because it's right across from 222. Or I'm sorry, 220. And I have both of these keys. So you got med spawns all along next to this box, this little box. Gold, high value gold spawns right here. You can find cash spawns here. Grenade box is normally here. Continue on, 216. This is a task key, but it's actually, as long as you get it for under 200 or 300k, it'll pay for itself. So you have the task item that sits right here, and then you have several different graphics card spawns and computer spawns right here. You have high value ammo spawns, grenade box, med items all along the tops of these boxes and stuff. And then over in this corner is a potential gold spawn, so always check that. Coming back over to where I was going to take us last time, 205 or 206. Or, I'm sorry, 203. 205 or 203. No. Yeah, okay. Gets you into this room. I like 205 because, once again, you're not subject to people killing you from Skybridge. This room is insanely slept on and very good. So you have med spawns all along here and here. Med spawns, food spawns. And every single one of these spawns is a chance for Letix. So you got red keycard here and here. More med spawns along here. Med bag can spawn here, here, here. Normally a weapon box here. And yeah, they changed the loot, so a lot of it's not identical anymore. Used to, you'd know what you went, whenever you went into a room, you'd know what you had. You gotta watch right here for people that like to camp in this bush. It hasn't happened in a long time, but when you turn the corner, just make sure you have a flashlight. You can check it. You have 301. Check here, check here. All along the ground right here can be loose, high-value items. Computer, double med spawn, computer parts, large green box. Along the foot of the bed here can be med spawns. This is probably the most chance for LEDX in Resort, I would say, now. You got 306 right here. I don't know if I have 303. I don't. 301, 306. Okay. Dead scav. Med spawn. There's a task item you have to pick up here. Dead scav. Med items. And then you've got food items that will be scattered all along the floors. 303 is a task for Jaeger. Nostalgia, I believe. 311 is an unlocked room. This room is very, very, very good. So you have... just walk up to the bed, walk along it, check the floor here, check in the chair. This is LEDXs, graphics cards, bitcoins, all day long. That's going to be all of Resort, save for 321, which you have to get to from this side over here. Come up these stairs. Through the rooms. And into the room with the safe. Now, don't limit yourself to just these rooms. There's plenty of stuff to loot in all of Resort. And if you go explore, you'll find more duffel bags. You'll find much more stuff, especially now that the loot isn't all the exact same every single raid. So, y'all get out there and have fun. Make sure to get rich. Peace. That's awkward.